My name is Posnamiri. You are welcome to this series. In this series, I want to share my story. Ministry outside Africa is different from ministry in Africa. You have a vision, maybe, but you are doing ministry in a hard environment in Africa. A lot of challenges, a lot of um, disconnections. But you want to succeed in ministry. In this channel, I will be sharing my story to help young ministers or entrepreneurs who have visions, but they want to succeed in hard environments. I was called in 1995 into the ministry. But before I was called, I can't remember asking God to call me into this ministry that I'm doing today. After my diploma program from University of Jos, I was on my way to Lagos to visit my parents when the Lord called me. I remember in a taxi, he called me. Before that time, I had my plans. I wanted to be a lawyer or to study business. There was a time I even applied to be part of the Nigerian Defense Academy, but I was not successful. So I had my personal plans. But when the Lord called me, his purpose prevailed. Before the call, when I was a kid, I was seen as a slow learner. A lady who lived in our house called me with a name that portrayed me as a dull person. I remember there was a time I had a conversation with my dad. To this day, I am not sure whether he was serious or not, but he said that if I failed the next exam, he would send me to the bush to take care of cows. I remember in secondary school, I gave my life to Christ. My way of thinking changed, and I improved in my productivity. And that was how my journey of high productivity started. So back to the call on my way to Lagos. When God called me, he gave me a mission, and that mission was to produce a movie. As at the time he called me, I didn't know where, but he gave me the storyline of that film, and I was so excited. I have never written a full film script before, but I was involved in small productions. When I went to Lagos, I shared the vision with my father. You know, me, I'm from a mainline denomination. When I was young, the issue of vision, the personal development, coaching here and there, all these were not there. I cannot even remember attending one seminar in my church denomination on personal development. So that was how, when I went to Lagos, I shared it with my father. And my father encouraged me. He allowed me to use his home office. He gave me plain sheets. And that was how the scripting started. Honestly, I thought, I didn't even see it that time as a call. It was just like God calling me to produce a film. So after a few months of working on the script, I shared it with my dad, and I felt the Lord leading me back to go to Adamawa State and make the film there. Honestly, I was thinking it would be Jos, because by that time, Plateau State was, at least the history of film production was there. So I was surprised myself. I shared it with my dad. I wanted some money from him, big money as at that time. I think about 100,000 or more. But my father was just a pastor. He didn't have the money. So he couldn't give me that money. But he assisted me with some money. And that was how I left Lagos back to Adamawa State. And when I reached Adamawa State, I started working with Adamawa television station. as an artist reporter, not as a full-time staff, but as an artist reporter. So from there, many things happened, and I forgot about the script. I forgot about the mission. I forgot about why I went to Adamawa State. So one day I visited the Bamba Bruno Lutheran Seminary, and a woman walked to me, and that woman asked me a question, and that question came as a reminder. And that was how I went, and I removed the script, and I started working on it. So in my next video, I will tell you about what happened, and please follow this journey. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, do so that you will not miss any part of my story. I will tell you about the struggles, the challenges. I will tell you about the many obstacles that I have faced. I will tell you about how God helped me, and I will tell you about how we did the first production. Okay, I am passionate about you working on your vision in a hard place. I can tell you this story will inspire you. My name is Busnamiri. Please go ahead and subscribe right now so that together we can grow this channel.